You are welcome to this live class. And so far, we have been looking at word problems. In fact, this is the third video, the third live stream I'll be having on this very interesting aspect of mathematics or of algebra, which has to do with word problems. So it's great to have you here. Let's get started with the first one here. Give me a second. Let me connect. Okay, hope you can hear me. Hope you're still there. I have to be sure that you can all hear me. Let me test it from my other device. Give me a second. Okay. So you are welcome to this interesting class on word problems. Go invite your friends, invite your family, invite everyone that will benefit greatly from this live class. So once again, it's great to have you here. We have looked at some problems already, okay? And we're gonna, if you see what's on the screen, go invite your friends, invite your family. Okay, yes. Invite everyone. Of course, I know you can hear me. I just confirmed from my other device. So, like I said, we have started this interesting series on word problems, and we have looked at 11 questions. As you can see on the screen, you have question 12. So if you want to go check the ones we have done before, they are still on my YouTube channel. Just go to the live replay and you will get to see the questions from number 1 to number 11 and how we also solve them. Okay, it's still there, it's free of charge. You can go there and watch those those the replay, rather. Yes, the replay. Go there and watch the replay. So while we wait for others, no wait, while we hope that others will join us, let's get started with the first one here. So the way this is going to be done is I want it to be as participatory as possible. So what that means is that you would get to solve, well, review the what you did. So once you have got your answer, please drop it in the comments. Don't hesitate. Drop your answer in the comment. I hope this makes sense. Let me say it again. I will present the question. You see it, try it out, and then put your feedback in the comments. Other people will see it. We'll all look at it together, review it, and see if it is okay or not. Of course, we're all learning. We are all in this together to learn and to be better at solving word problems. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Do not hesitate. You can drop it in the comments. So let's begin now. We have number 12 on the screen. Let's begin. So it says that the sides of a rectangular field are, this is 3 bracket x plus 2, what we have here, meters, and 2 bracket x plus 2 meters long, respectively. If the perimeter is 90 meters, find the length of each side. If the perimeter is 90 meters, find the length of each side. Okay, so what do we do? Now, let us start by understanding what it means when they say perimeter of a rectangle. I'm going to quickly draw a rectangle. This is a rectangle, as you can see. A rectangle has 4 sides, and the good thing about this rectangle is that the opposite sides are equal. All right. So if you want to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle, it's going to be length plus breadth, right? So, but if you want to just make it more summarized, more compact, you don't have to say L plus B plus B. You can just say 2 bracket L plus B or L plus W, which is also same thing as width. I mean, the width is also the same thing as the breadth. Okay, so the sides of a rectangular field are this and this long, respectively. If the perimeter of 90 meters, find the length of each side. So let's continue. The perimeter was given as what? 90 meters. So I'm going to write 90 meters here. Or let me just write it under here. So 90 meters. Anyways, let me just write, this is, maybe this should be bigger. 3 bracket x plus 2, yeah, and 2 bracket x plus 2 here. So we have the length and we have the breadth. The perimeter is 90 meters. So this is equal to, what is the formula for calculating the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 bracket L plus B. So we have the length, we have the breadth. Let's plug it into the formula. 90 meters is equal to 2 bracket. The length, let's use this one as the length. It doesn't matter which one you write first, you're still going to get the same result. Oh, I meant to write plus 2. And then plus the breadth, which is 2 bracket x plus 2, then close bracket. Okay, let's simplify this. So 90 meters is equal to, so before I use this 2 to multiply everything you have in this whole bracket, let's just simplify what we have in the bracket first. That is obeying the order of operations, BODMAS. So bracket first before every other thing. Okay, so 2 bracket, let's simplify what I have here. Use this 3 to multiply x and what? And 2. So it's going to be what? It's going to be 3x, because 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 2 is what? 6. Be careful here. So we'll come here again, do the same thing here. 2 times x and 2 times 2. So let's write it down. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 2 is what? 4. You see what we have? All right, so 90, I can just write 90. Let's leave the meters first. We'll bring everything back up when we are done simplifying the whole thing. So 3x plus 2x, this is me just rearranging the terms. So 3x plus 2x plus 6 plus 4. You see that? Very good. So 90 is equal to 2 brackets. Let's add this. 3x plus 2x is 5x. And then plus 6 plus 4 is what? 10. All right. So see what I can do, people. I can decide to divide both sides by 2. Yeah, I can do that. See, it's either you use this 2 to multiply these 2 terms in the bracket, or you can just divide both sides by 2. I think it's easier dividing both sides by 2. So over 2 here and over 2 here. Meanwhile, if you are already, you can do it while I'm doing it. Okay, don't wait for me to just do the whole thing and finish it up. And thank you for the likes. Please, if you have not liked the live already, let's do it to like the live. So 2 cancels 2, and 2 goes into 90. You have what? 45. So what we have here is that 45 is equal to 5x plus 10. So what's the next thing? I am going to collect like terms, or I'll subtract 10 from both. Let's move 10 to the left hand side. So you have 45 minus 10 is equal to what? 5x. What's 45 minus 10? Isn't that 35? So we divide both sides by 5 to finally have what? So over 5 here, over 5 here. 5 cancels 5. 5 goes into 35, you have 7. So 7 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 7. But should we stop here and say this is the final answer? Let's go back to the, now we have gotten the value of x, but that doesn't mean that's the final answer. Okay, if they tell us to find x, then that would be the answer, but that might not be what we're asked to find. So you always have to go check what the actual question is. Excuse me. So let's go back to the original question. It says find the length of each side. Remember, one side is 3 bracket x plus 2. The other side is what? 2 bracket x plus 2. So let's go do that right now. So the side length are 3 bracket x plus 2. Let's get this first. Then we also have what? 2 bracket x plus 2. So that's 3 bracket x is 7. That will be 7 plus 2, which is what? 3 bracket. What's 7 plus 2? 9. And which is equal to what? 27. So this is 27 meters. What about the other one? 2 bracket what? X plus 2. That's 2 brackets. 7 plus 2. And that's 2 times 9, which is equal to what? 18 meters. So what? Well, I've got the answer actually, but you need to be sure that you are right. You can just do a quick test. The perimeter was given as 90 meters. Yes, 90 meters. So let's see if when we decide to use what we have now to calculate the perimeter, whether we'll get 90 meters. Remember, this is 27 and this was 18. Of course, this would be 27, this would be 18 as well. You can just add everything. You don't even need to do what I did. You can just say 2 bracket length plus breadth. But let's just do something slightly different. So just add all the side lengths. Let's see if you give us the perimeter of the rectangle. So 27 plus 27 plus 18 plus 18. What's 27 plus 27? That is what? 54. And what is 18 plus 18? That's 36. So this is equal to what? 90. So yes, yes, yes. The side length, you have the length as 27 meters and the width or breadth as what? 18 meters. I hope this was really, really helpful. If it was helpful, but maybe if it is helpful, like this live stream and keep tapping on your screen for the algorithm to know that this is quite useful, and share with other people who would appreciate something like this. Okay. If you have any question, maybe there's any aspect you don't quite get, please drop it in the chat. Let me get to see them and respond to them. But if it's okay, you can just let me know so we can move on to the next question. Like I told you, we have a couple of word problems that would make us much better with analyzing, with what's the word now, with solving. You analyze, you get to probe the question and see how to transfer it from just mere word problems to something that is maybe an equation or an expression that can lead you to solving the problem. Okay, so we are done with this. I think we can move on to the next question. Yeah, let's go to next. Now you can give it a try first. So this is the next question. A girl thought of a number. Let me just wait for a few, maybe minutes, maybe 2 minutes or so. A girl thought of a number. She then added it and multiplied the result by 5. I'm not going to do it yet. I'll wait for you to try it first. The result she obtained was the same as twice the number minus 5. What is the number she thought of? What is the number she thought of? All right. Can you all give this a try? Let me just wait a little while for you to give it a try. Okay. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. And you can engage in the comments. You can let me know when you're watching from, so I get to know the people that are on the live stream. You can just tell me, where are you watching from? Ghana, from the US, from the UK, from Cameroon, from Zambia, from Gambia. Where are you watching from? Just type it in the comments. Yeah, I it will be good to know where my viewers are watching from. Okay, if you don't mind, just type it in the comments. And again, kindly share the live stream to your friends and to your family. So I'm going to wait for you to quickly solve that question. If you have got your answer, please type it in the comments. Drop your answer in the comments if you have got your answer. Okay, still waiting. Okay, I hope you are doing it already. I hope you are all giving it a try. Oh, can you have my WhatsApp number? Okay. Okay, let me. From Nigeria. Okay, Sammy Frosh. Good to have you here. I'll type the number, my WhatsApp number in the chat. Okay. +2347048 370 375. Yeah, that's my WhatsApp number. Let me just put it in there. Oh, wait, I'll use this other line to do that. So plus 2347048 370 375. Yeah, that's my number there. Okay. So people, how's it going? How is it going? What's happening? Have you been able to get your answer? You can join my WhatsApp channel. The link is on my bio. Go there, click it, and you'll be redirected to my WhatsApp channel or my Telegram channel. It's all there. Okay, it's all there. So let me share the let me share to my WhatsApp group. So how's it going? 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 Any answer yet? Any answer yet? Drop your answer in the comment. Drop your answer in the comment. Okay. Drop your answer in the comment. Drop your answer in the comment. Anybody? Okay, I think after 1 minute, I'll have to do it if nobody is giving it a try. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's do this. So a girl thought of a number. Yeah, a girl thought of a number. She then added it and multiplied the result by 5, step by step. That's the key to doing well at with word problems. A girl thought of a number. Okay, so we can say let the number be x. I don't have to write it. She then added 8 and multiplied the result by 5. So she added 8 to the number she thought of. Then she multiplied the result by 5. So all of this times 5. Okay. The result she obtained was the same. The result she obtained, this is the result she obtained when she added 8 to a number, and then she multiplied the result by 5. The result obtained, which is this, is the same or was the same Sorry about that. I think it was a network. So let me do this again. All right. How is it now? I hope you can hear me. You should be able to hear me now. Just hold on a second.
Okay, everybody, hello. Hello, everybody. How is it? Hope you can hear me. Uh, okay. Hope you can hear me. Okay, let's continue. Yes, I just confirmed that you can hear me. If you're on the live stream, it's so good if you can engage. All right. If I say hope you can hear me, there's nothing wrong with you saying yes, I can hear you. You're on the live stream. Support the live stream. Communicate. Okay. You don't have to hide. I need to know if you can hear me. And I didn't even know that I was not using this headset. I was using the laptop, the laptop mic. So that's why it's always important you give me the feedback. All right, because checking my devices at times could be a stretch. But if you are there to say, okay, I can hear you, or the audio is low, it will just make me know that I am not here all by myself. Okay, so can you hear me? Don't know what's happening. All right, can you hear me? Anyways, let's continue. Can you hear me, everybody? All right, let's go. So I've just written out the equation, which is 5 into bracket x plus 8, and this is equal to 2x minus 5. I've already explained how I was able to transfer it from this word problem to an equation as we have on the screen. So 5 times x, so I'm going to use this 5 to multiply x, and use the same 5 to multiply what? 8. So 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 8 is what? 40. Yeah, and this is equal to 2x minus 5. So let's collect like terms. what I'm going to do next would be that I am going to move 2x to the left hand side. Excuse me. I'll move 2x to the left hand side. I'll move plus 40 to the right hand side. Are you seeing that? So that will be 5x minus 2x is equal to minus 5. Move plus 40 to the right hand side, you have what? Minus 40. So 5x minus 2x is 3x. And minus 5 minus 40 is what? Minus 45. You see what I'm doing? So when you divide both sides by 3, divide here by 3, divide this by 3, 3 cancels 3. X is equal to, what's minus 45 divided by 3? That's minus 15. Yes, we've gotten our answer. All right, so moving on. We've gotten x as equal to negative 15. So what this means is that the number she thought of, because we say let the number be x, they say what is the number she thought of? So the number she thought of is what? Negative 15. The number she thought of is negative 15, and that's it. Okay, if you have any question as regards what I've just done, please ask. The number she thought of is negative 15. All right. So I think we should move on to the next one, number 14. Okay, everybody, can you give this a try? Everybody, give this a try. Give this a try, everybody. Give this a try. Give this a try. Give this a try. Let me just wait for maybe 2 minutes or so. I'll just wait for 2 minutes. Yeah. User RD60UYUF. Okay, from Oceania. Wow, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. So is anybody giving that a try? Is anybody giving that a try? Is anybody giving that a try? If you are doing it, okay, it already said 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 24. Okay, the sum of 4 consecutive numbers. So when they say consecutive, the numbers must follow a given order. They say consecutive numbers, which means if you are saying consecutive whole numbers, if one is 10, the next one will be 11. All right, it's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, for instance. If you are saying, oh, the first one is 10, sorry, the first one is, let's say, 20, the next one has to be 21 and 22, 23, like that. Okay, so you cannot just pick any number at random and say these are the numbers. So you cannot do that. Okay, you can't do that. Yeah. All right. Is this a rule in algebra? I'm trying to understand your question. When you say is this a rule in algebra, what do you mean by that? Anyways, I'm going to do it, okay? Incrementing value. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And it has to be consistent. If you are saying in an consecutive even numbers, if the first one is 2, the next has to be 4. You can't jump from 2 to 8. Even though 8 is an even number, but because they use the word consecutive, it must follow a given order or pattern. It has to be consistent. All right. So that's how it's supposed to be done. Now, don't worry, I'm going to do this with you all. So pay attention. The sum of 4 consecutive numbers is 54. 4 consecutive numbers is 54. Find the numbers. So they said the sum of 4 consecutive numbers. Maybe they should have written whole numbers, but when they say numbers, the assumption is that they are whole numbers. Like I said, maybe this question should have been better framed to consecutive whole numbers, but let's just assume that the numbers are whole numbers. Okay, so consecutive whole numbers. If the first one, we don't know what the first one is, so I can say let the first number be y. So if the first number is y, so I'm going to write y, what do you think the next number would be? If they are whole numbers after the first one, the next one will be one more than the one before. The other one will be one more than the one before, immediately before, and it keeps going like that. So we are going to do, if the first one is y, since it says, okay, let me just write out all the 4 consecutive numbers first. So y, all right, then y plus 1. Are you seeing that? Oh, don't you say y1? Okay, continuous only by, yes, by yeah, 4 whole numbers. Yes, you have to increase by 1 as you move from left to right. So the next one will be what? Y plus 2. Notice I am increasing it by 1. And the next one will be what? Y plus 3. You see that now? Can you see the increment? This is y plus 1, y plus 2, and y plus 3. Can you see that? So that's it. Now, they use the word sum. They said the sum of 4 consecutive. The sum of 4 consecutive. So it's going to be y plus, we'll just add all of this and equate the sum to what? 54 as we're given here. See that? So y plus 1 plus y plus 2 plus y plus 3 all is equal to what? 54. Are you catching the drift? Is it the drift or the dream? What am I saying? So let's rearrange. Let us simplify what we have on the left hand side. So y plus y plus y plus y is 4y. Y plus y plus y plus y is 4y. Okay. Then 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. All of this is equal to 54. So what's the next thing? I'm going to move plus 6 to the right hand side. You are going to have 4y is equal to 54 minus 6. Then you have that 4y is equal to, what's 54 minus 6? That's what? 48. So divide both sides by 4 to cancel 4 from here. So your y is equal to what? 4, we divide 48 12 times. So y is equal to 12. I hope this is making sense. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Now, we have that y is equal to 12, right? But let's go back. See, at times when you're solving a word problem and you get to find the value of the unknown, don't just stop there. You might need to go check the question. What exactly are they asking me to find? Is it all the 4 consecutive numbers or the first number or something? So the fact that you have gotten the unknown doesn't mean you should stop there. They say find the numbers. So you are not looking for just with the first one, all of them. Okay? So if y is 12, so the numbers are, remember the first one is 12. The next one will be 13 because why not? You see all the numbers now, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, what I like doing here is I like to test. If I have the time, I can just test. If I'm writing an exam, for instance, So let's quickly add to be sure that if I add all these numbers, I'm going to get what they said the sum gave us. So 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 5 is what? 14, right? 4 carry 1 over. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is what? 5. That's 54. And they told us that the sum of these numbers gave us what? 54. So this is just a sweet way of confirming our answer. I hope you're with me. So yes, 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 yes. This is how it is done. Okay. Do you have any questions? Please ask. If you have any questions, please ask me. If you have any questions, ask. User RD, you are doing very well. Thank you for participating. Thank you for the feedback already. Okay, that's good. Good to know that you're catching the drift. All right. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. So I think we are good with this. We can move on to the next question. All right, people, let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, okay, number 15. So everybody, here we go. You know what? This is just similar to what we just did. Everybody, you can give this a try. But I must also warn, should I even use the word warn? I must remind you, people, that this is even. So it's slightly different. Please clock it. It's slightly what? Different. They are still consecutive. They are three numbers, but they are even numbers. All right. So be careful with that subtle difference. They are even numbers and there are three consecutive even numbers. Okay, let's see what this will give you. Everybody give that a try. Give that a try. Is that is that textbook certainly that you divide by 4? Okay, I'm trying to understand what that question is. No, 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 it's not certain that you will divide by 4. No, 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 no. It depends on the question, okay? It depends on the coefficient of the unknown. Because we had 4x, that's why we divided by 4, because we wanted to get rid of the coefficient of x. But here, this one says the sum of 3 consecutive even numbers. So you know what to do there. So I'm going to wait for 1 or 2 minutes so you can give this a try, and let's see what your answer would be. Okay, people, try that. Give that a try. Kindly, let's like the live. Support this live by liking it. All right, support this live by liking it, so more people will join us. Support this live by liking it, okay? Support this live, support this live. Give it a like and tap on your screen. So any answer yet? Yeah, any answer yet? Anybody with the answer? Okay, somebody said 19, 20, and 21. But you know, they told us that the sum of three consecutive even numbers, even. But I can see that you wrote 19. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not too hard on the fact that you are slow. No, no, that's not even the issue. I just want you to know how to interpret the question. So, but yeah, they said even numbers. Yeah, even numbers. Not just numbers. They said even numbers. So be mindful of that. Okay, be mindful of that. So I think I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. Let me just give it. Let me just do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So the sum of three consecutive even numbers. They use the word even again. 1 minute. So I'm gonna say let the first number be x. Let the first number be x. So if the first number is x, you just write x here plus what? They said consecutive. If you have even numbers, okay, let's say for example, the first one is 2. What's the next consecutive even number? That's 4. So just increase by 2. So you can't jump to 10 because of course 10 is an even number, but it's not the next consecutive even number after 4. That would be 6. What do you observe? You see that an increment by 2. When you add 2 to 2, you get 4. If you add 2 to 4, you get what? 6. So that means that if the first number is x, the next one has to be 2 plus that x. So the next one will be x plus 2. And the next one, because they said 3 consecutive even numbers, the next one will be what? X plus. You add 2 again to x plus 2. That will give you what? X plus 4. And all of this will be equal to what? 60, because we're told that the sum of the three consecutive even numbers is 60. I hope you are making sense here. Oh, you now said 18, 20, 20. Okay, I think that should be correct. So let us rearrange. Let's just simplify what we have on the left hand side. X plus x is 3x, and 2 plus 4 is what? 6. This is equal to 60. So let's move 6 to the right hand side. You're going to have 60 minus 6. All right. And then 3x is equal to what? 60 minus 6. That is what? 54. So we divide both sides by what? By 3. So this is what? 3 into 54. 3 into 5, that's 1 remainder 2. 3 into 24 is what? Isn't that 8? Yeah. So what are the numbers? So the numbers are, the consecutive numbers are, or let me just say the numbers are, or the even numbers are, even numbers are, if the first one is 18, the next one will be what? 2 plus 18, that's 20. And the next one will be what? 2 plus 20, which is what? 22. So these are the numbers. I hope this makes sense. Yeah, thank you for that, for your comment. Um you said 18, 20, and 22. So you don't need to say y is equal to 18. Because what you are saying is that y is equal to 18, then y is also equal to 20 and 22. No, don't do that. Just say the numbers are 18, 20, and 22. All right. So please, if you are there, drop. You see the way I am engaging with user RD60 youth. You see the way it's flowing. That's because he's engaging. That's because he's participating, and that's exactly how I want the class to be. When you do not participate, I won't get to know how you are taking the class, what lessons you are learning, what improvements you are making, and all that. If you are passive, well, I don't want to say good for you, but maybe it's good for you. Ha ha ha. All right, let's move on to the next one. So I think we're having fun with this. Next one, so number 16 now. All right, this is almost similar to the two questions we've just done. Okay, I should call you youth. Okay, I think is it's easy for me to just call you youth, because for me to start saying user RD6 to you youth, that's a big stretch for me. But calling you youth, it's fine. Okay, youth, is it the first time you're joining me on this live stream? Is it the first time you're joining me on the live stream? Anyways, you can give that a try, right? I need to go grab. I thought I brought a bottle of water here, but I did not. So okay, I did. I wanted to go get a bottle of water, but since I have it here, no, I've seen you. No, I've seen you in short. Oh, you've seen me in short. Okay, okay. I think well, you are making me seem popular. You are making me blush, making me like I am known. So you've seen me in short. How did you find those short videos? I hope they were helpful. I've asked a question in derivatives and calculus. Is that what you want? You want help with that, right? Oh, okay, okay. I see that. Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. So it seems you want derivatives and calculus. Is that what you want? Okay, if you are joining me here, we are actually doing something great with word problems. We are learning how to solve word problems the right way. Oh, okay. So we've done 15 questions already. This is the 16th one. And if you want to find those questions we have done, they are on my YouTube channel. Go check the live replay. The videos are all there. Okay? You can go there and watch those videos. Okay? So you said trying to learn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can there are videos on YouTube. You can just type the title of what you want to learn. Like for example, the derivative. Just type it. You see a ton of videos on YouTube. But I don't know whether I would be considering teaching that now, because the last topic I treated was on indices, and I actually wanted to do logarithms after indices. Okay, so I just wanted to complete that series, indices and then logarithms, before I look at other topics. And that's even, by the way, for I have done a live series on circle theorems. I've completed that one. It's on my YouTube channel. I've also done what's this other one on indices. Yes, I finished indices already. Then for trigonometry, we still have some bits left that I've not done, but I intend to go back and complete it. Okay. I was that too. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it's a very good decision to master algebra for calculus. Yes, this is just the basics, by the way, the foundation of algebra. Okay, so I think we can do number 16 now together, right? You've Can we do that? If you're all here, yeah, you can just type one in the comment. Yeah, youth has been so useful in this live stream. He's been so good. You can tap. Do they really tap on this YouTube something? Like, do they tap like we do on other streaming platforms? Okay, anyways, that's by the way. I'm just thinking aloud. All right, can you give this a try? The next one a try. If you are doing it, type one in the comments. If you are doing it and you want me to wait for you, type one in the comments. Okay, you're certainly being okay. Okay, don't worry. Just make sure you join my community, because I always drop the links there anytime I go live. And even if you could not watch the live stream, you can always use the link to go search the replay and watch it again. So I would advise that you join my WhatsApp community, okay? And if you want one-on-one sessions with me, of course, you can always reach out. The link is on my bio. If you want me to teach you a specific topic and you want to master it, you don't want to wait for maybe free videos on YouTube, or you don't want to have to wait for me to teach it online. You want it fast as like ASAP. You can sign up for my one-on-one coaching sessions, but it's not free. Of course, you have to pay for it. Okay, I think we can move on. Okay, number 16. The largest of three consecutive even numbers is n plus 10. The largest of three consecutive even numbers is n plus 10. Okay, don't worry, I will explain it. If the sum of these numbers is 66, what are the numbers? So let's go back again to the question. The largest of three consecutive even numbers is n plus 10. So n plus 10. If this is the largest, right? What do you think? Of course, which means you have two numbers because they said three. You have two numbers before n plus 10 that are not up to n plus 10. So what do you think would be the immediate number before n plus 10? Just subtract 2 from n plus 10. So you are going to have what? N plus 8. Are you seeing that? So this, then the first one will be what? N plus 6. Can you see it? So you have n plus 6, you have n plus 8, and then you have n plus 10. So they only gave you the largest number, which is n plus 10. Then like we did, look at the previous question. You see what we did where we did x plus 2. We did x, then x plus 2, then x plus 4. You see that how we're adding 2. Okay, you see how we're adding 2 to get to the next one. You said, I don't understand this. One last lesson. Yeah. All right, good. So these are the numbers. N plus 10 is the largest. Then the one before the largest will be n plus 8. The one before the largest will be n plus 6. N plus 6. Because when you add, if you add 2 to an even number, you will get the next consecutive even number. If you have 8, the next one is what? 10. If you have 26, the next one is what? 28. You keep adding 2 to get to the next. So if they gave you the largest, to get the one before it, you subtract 2 from the largest. That will give you the one before. Then to get the one before, you also subtract 2 from it. And that was how I was able to get all of this on the screen. Okay. So now they told us that the sum, so when you add all this, it's equal to what? 66. I seen that. So let's remove the bracket, even though it's not going to change anything. But I just wanted to make it together so you're able to see it clearly. All right. So let's add all the letters, the n's. So you have n plus n plus n, and then 6 plus 8 plus 10. All is equal to what? 66. You see that? So what is n plus n plus n? That's what? 3n. And what's 6 plus 8 plus 10? 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. I hope I'm on the right track. Okay. So I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides. So minus 24 here and minus 24 here. So 24 minus 24 is 0. So you just have what? 3n, which is equal to, what is 66 minus 24? What would that be? That would be what? 42. I've seen that. That would be what? 42. It's like puzzle reading. Exactly. It's like the reverse. That's right. Okay. So we now divide both sides by 3 because we want to get the value of n. So 3 cancels 3. N is equal to what? What is 42 divided by 3? That's what? 3 into 4 is 1. Remember, 1, 3 into 12 is 4. That's 14. So what let's go back to the question. Like I told you, it's always important you go back to the question, not just you finding the unknown and leaving it there. This might not be the last step to take before you call it quit with the question. Let's go back. It said, what are the numbers? Are you seeing that? So we know that the numbers are n plus 6, n plus 8, and n plus 10. So n plus 6 would be what? 14. 14 plus 6, because 14 is n. That's 20. Then n plus 8, that's 14 plus 8, which is what? 22. And then n plus 10, which is 14 plus 10, and that's what? 24. You see that? So we can say that the numbers are 20, 22, and 24. Are you seeing that? So those are the numbers. I hope this was super helpful and super useful. If you got a question, drop it in the comment. So it's almost 1 hour. I think I'll be stopping here. Let me see if let me just check. Which number am I at now? Let me check. That's 16. Okay. I'll stop here. I will stop here. So I would want all of you to join my WhatsApp community or my Telegram channel. The link is on my bio. Go there, click it, and you'll be redirected to the group and the channel. Okay, you can join. The reason why you have to join is when I share resources or when I have a special offer for you. Maybe there's a group class coming, a group coaching, and you're interested. Of course, you can sign up. You'll be the first to know when I also go live on YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to also work out my schedule. If I'm able to do that, it is those who are in my tribe that will get to know when I go live. So that's why you should join my community on WhatsApp and on Telegram, or my WhatsApp channel. Yeah. So thank you, youth, and others who were present in this live stream. I hope you got value from today's live stream. I hope to see you soon. Okay. And before I go, if you have any question, please ask. I want to sign off rather. In the absence of any question, I think it's a fine place to end the live stream. Thank you all. See you when we have to see you again. Bye bye for now.